Hello, just a quick little PSA because I know people are going to read the title and call me hypocrite or biased or whatever, and that's fine. I have no means by that. Open season. I'm here to say that there was one person in particular on the entire show that just completely ruined the experience for me, and I'm going to talk about that because I do feel that the treatment of them versus everyone else was vastly different. I'm not going to sit here and act like there weren't some people on the show that didn't get on my nerves. There were people like Yulissa and Sierra and Austin that I couldn't wait for them to get the hell off. There are moments that Olandria and Shelly were, throwing shade and, not making the best choices and, being hypocritical. But there is someone in particular I am talking about today because at the end of the day, this is someone who not only just amped it up a notch in the entire villa, this is someone who is loved and praised, endured by a fan base that I feel is unhinged. Y'all do not give her the same energy that y'all did with everyone else on the show, and that's something that I'm like, So, thank you for watching. Please watch until the end, and if you still have your opinions, like I said, open season, I'ma dare you to shoot her, okay?
Come sit down. You stand up for yourself, Jeremiah. You are the reason why everything happened. You're the reason why I acted the way I acted. You are the reason. And you're not registering. Why? That was so genuine, and I almost got voted off because he was not genuine. Yeah. Like, what the f is wrong with you? This is why I take the lead, because you're a yeah, exactly. You're a like, he's selfish. It's all about him. It's always been about him. I'm done. I'm done. What happened? He's delusional as f. I'm done. Like, honestly, it's not even worth the stress. Right. What did you say? You're never, ever supposed to bring up any to anybody out of ever. Okay. And guess what? I don't know the about us, especially problems. Never do that.
Why is she putting hickeys on you to where you can't even have a conversation with other women?
Mark your territory.
But yeah, you want me to get rid of it for you so you can go talk to the girls?
You are actually scary.
Also, Olandria, when I tell you something, it's between you and me, and that's it. He told me that she is not his type, he's not attracted to her, and that he does not want to sleep in the bed with her.
Did this woman just say, I came down in my green bikini and I looked so good and he only paid attention to Shelly? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, bro, did it never register to you that Shelly looks bad as fuck too? It's not just you, hunty. You both look sickening. Oh my God, I can't do that. I can't watch it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, I'm fully convinced that Love Island is just this big social experiment. And what I mean by that is there's always two dark-skinned women. There's always, the foreign hottie. There's always the goofy dude where they never take him seriously. There's always the evil TV cartoon villain, but he's hot, so he gets away with everything. There's always the guy or the girl that's from like Australia or the UK, and they put them on this isolated island. And weeks prior to them going to the island, no Wi-Fi, no TV, no social media to bring them down so they can go to this island. I gave Love Island a chance. I love season 6. I love Serena. I love Cordell. I love Leah. I love Janae. I love Kenny. I love all them hoes. But this season, and first of all, congrats to Amaya and Brian. I actually stopped watching halfway through season 7. So I did not find out Amaya and Brian won until fairly recently because I started watching after a few episodes because I knew where this was going. So I'm here to tell everyone that I don't care what type of backlash I receive. I don't care how many people respond to this, make videos about this, follow up on this, call me out for this. I do not care. Season 6 was, lighthearted. There were moments where it was pretty dark, but it was fun. It was a summer show. I don't know what y'all were doing with this season. This season has such a dark energy. It's so evil. It's so chaotic, and I don't care what no one says. First of all, I'm gonna get this out the way. The love that y'all have for Huda is very concerning to me. Because if Huda was a black woman or a man, y'all would act a freaking fool. Y'all have let Huda get away with way too many things to my liking. Why do people love Huda so much? I see people go to war for this woman. Then I realize a lot of you bitches are mentally unstable. A lot of you are unfortunately mentally or emotionally unstable. Y'all have not gotten the proper help nor treatment, and y'all see yourselves in Huda, and that's why y'all act a fool over her. The same Huda that was going out crying every 2 seconds when she didn't get her way. The same Huda that was trying to get, you know, members of the Love Island to do things for her when they didn't want to do it, and obviously made them uncomfortable, but she wanted them to do it anyways because she's Huda and she deserves it all. Same Huda, y'all support this woman. I'm shocked. As a human being, you don't treat people like that. And the fact that y'all think, oh, Huda is the it girl. Huda is that bitch. Don't get me wrong. Huda is gorgeous. Huda is, you know, when it comes to looks and when it comes to, you know, appearance, she has that down. She eats that up. But I'm not gonna lie, some of the baddest bitches I have seen were on Love Island. Like I said, Janae and Serena, bad bitches. Leah, Olandria, bad bitches. Iris, Huda, bad bitches. But the way that you present yourself makes me feel if you're attractive or not. And Huda is unfortunately not attractive in that aspect because Huda is just not a good person. In the fact that y'all think this is okay to defend is crazy to me. And I'm sitting here thinking, because I usually don't let social media get to me. I don't let things on social media like hit me hard. I made it seem like Shelly and Olandria, like I honestly thought, because like I said, I stopped watching halfway through. I thought that Shelly and Olandria had 30 people waiting out for Huda as soon as she got off the island, ready to jump her. Y'all made it seem like Shelly and Olandria was coming with Huda with razor blades and lemon juice. So I was like, oh my God, what did they do to make Huda feel so uncomfortable, to make her feel not welcome, not appreciated? It was just them speaking out, being like, Huda, we're tired of trying to comfort you all the time. You're a grown-ass woman. Step it up. Y'all made it seem like that they were just the biggest mean girls. And I'm not gonna lie, they had their little moments, but y'all made it seem like they were like public enemy #1. Bitch, have you seen them? Shelly and Olandria are like, I'm not kidding, probably one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen on reality television. Like probably top 10 down. And y'all made it seem like they were so out to get Huda because Huda was so sweet and so vulnerable and so out in the field, and she was a deer and they were the lions. Like, what the fuck? Huda was going around calling Iris a bitch, calling Jeremiah a bitch, calling Ace a bitch. So anyone that likes Huda to me has to be a Huda because she has the victim mentality. She has narcissistic traits. She thinks that, in my opinion, she thinks she is the standard, and that's why she felt some type of way when Olandria and Shelly were getting attention and she was not. Because unfortunately, that is how some non-black women view black women. They feel they are the standard, so when the black women start getting the attention, they're like, what the fuck? What about me? Because like I said, Huda is a beautiful woman, but Huda has had some enhancements. She's had surgery. She's had plastic surgery. And I'm pretty sure Olandria and Shelly are 100% natural. And like, I have nothing against plastic surgery. Get all the fixings you want, girl. You know, all you can eat buffet when it comes to surgery to me. But I feel that Huda felt when they started getting attention that she was not. She was like, what the fuck? What is happening right now? And then there's that episode where Olandria was like, Huda, like, stop. And Huda was like, oh my God, what did I do? Starts crying out of nowhere. Unprovoked. Oh my God, I can't believe, why would Olandria do this to me? Like, oh my God, that's not normal. There's a lot of women out there who are similar to Huda and who just start crying and acting a fool because something doesn't go their way. I've been like that before. I've done that. Hello? You see me, I'm fine as hell. And a lot of y'all are like, oh my God, I hate male-centered women. I hate male-centered women. I hate male-centered women. When Huda is right there. She is right there, standing, sitting, talking, spitting, writing, eating. And I'm pissed because it's like, y'all talk all this shit about, oh my God, this, that. Y'all are hypocrites. This is the same woman that gets off on male attention and validation, and when she doesn't get it, she starts acting up.
Bro, you know what I just realized? Huda's got me defending men. That should never be on my agenda. Girl, what are you doing? That should never be on my list, on my objectives. Oh no.
The same woman who wanted to wake up Chris in the middle of the night, good sleep, snoring, shitting, farting, all that, out of his sleep to have sex with her. And when he ignored her and was like, go to sleep, Huda, she started counting down. Being like, giving him the ultimatum, like, if you don't have sex with me, there's gonna be a problem. If that was a grown-ass man, y'all would lose your fucking minds. Y'all would have a field day on social media, and so would I, because I'd be like, oh my God, what the frick? This woman does not know you. She does not know y'all. It's just really sad to me because the Love Island producers eat this up. The Love Island producers do not care when it comes to like racism or whatever. I know they kicked out a few people. I know they kicked out, what is her name? Whatever the girls they called out for being racist, whatever, they kicked them off. But it's like, y'all should have damn near kicked everybody off. If that was the case, you should have kicked Huda off too. Just because Huda's racism and microaggressions weren't as out there, they were still there, and it showed within the show. But y'all don't care because unfortunately most people out there, non-black women out there, have shown microaggressions towards black women, and that's just how it goes. Talk about it, they don't acknowledge it, they don't sit them down and be like, hey guys, this is not cute. This is not very Cash Money. Like, what is happening right now? We need to have a discussion. We need to have a talk. They didn't care in the last season. They didn't care in the season before that. They don't care when it comes to the UK season. They do not care because it is television. And the only reason why they got rid of the other two girls was because if they felt that they didn't, they were going to lose viewers. But they left Huda there because Huda is a bad bitch, and you know, Huda is this and Huda is that, and Huda is, you know, the #1 topic on X and Twitter and Instagram, yada yada. Song made after her. She has, you know, trends started after her, and like I said, I'm happy for her, good for her, but it's like she's not a good person. Huda has such an evil, dark spirit. There were moments that Olandria and Shelly, you know, they weren't at their best, but I never got dark spirits from either one of them. Olandria on George Floyd, I've seen, you know, TikTok people like make these weird ass comments about Olandria and Shelly. I think it was a black woman that said a white person could say the N-word, and that still wouldn't bother me as much as Olandria has. What are we doing? We're losing the plot. What are we doing? 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 What is happening? They tried to give everyone else the villain edit, but her, when she was the biggest villain there, every millisecond crying and screaming and complaining when something doesn't go her way, like a fucking toddler, throwing her hands and screaming, throwing stuff at people, you know, whining shit in her diaper.
And I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh my God, but Huda's been through this, Huda's been through that. And I get that. And I do grieve for her, and I understand that. But y'all have to realize hurt people hurt people. And the fact that she is now this big deal and she's probably going to get brand deals and some money her way, she has enough finances and resources to get a fucking therapist, to get help, to seek treatment, because how she is portraying herself now is not normal. I get it. She was hurt in the past. I'm not going to take that away from her. I'm not going to, you know, belittle her for that. But I am going to belittle her for being a fucking weirdo, because regardless of what you have been through, that does not give you the ticket nor the excuse to act that way towards somebody else. We're not doing that here. Not over here, baby. Not over here.
This was a black woman. Y'all would not give her the same courtesy and grace. But y'all don't care because for some reason y'all feel that black women are just the bottom of the barrel. Even Leah from Love Island, when she had her moments with Janae and Serena, she came out on social media and said, hey, do not touch my girls. Do not talk to my girls crazy, because those are my bitches. Those are my girls. Those are my best friends. Y'all not gonna go out there acting a motherfucking fool over that, over some stuff on TV that y'all saw for 5 minutes. Me and these girls have created a bond and a friendship and a sisterhood, and y'all not gonna be talking shit about them. Leah ate down. Even on the show, when she was, you know, doing all that weird shit when it came to, you know, Connor and Janae, when she did that little weird shit, Leah was like, that was weird of me. And I'm sorry, I was wrong. And ever since then, Leah has not left Janae nor Serena's side. Every time Huda was in the bottom, screaming and crying, Everyone saved her. Oh my God, Huda, you can come on back, baby. Come on back. We're going to give you grace. Come on back. I'm very big on, giving people second chances, maybe occasionally even a third, depending on the situation. But I am not a fan on someone who is so mean-spirited, who keeps doing stuff back to back to back to back to front to side to in and out. I'm not. On social media, she's going on these podcasts and talk shows, shitting on everybody when they were so nice to her on the show, and maybe some shit happened off screen that we don't know about, and that's fine. But there just comes a time. There comes a time where you need media training, you need PR training, and you need to just shut the fuck up and make your money. You are one of the top Love Islanders right now. You have like 5 million followers. You're already up there. Do your shit in peace. Do you see how, what is her name from Euphoria, Alexa Demi? She's so famous, she's so popular, but she moves in silence, and she's got so much going on behind closed doors that we don't even know about yet. I think Huda thought all the black men in the villa, they were going to be yearning after her, slobbering over her, drooling over her, because she is a attractive woman. And obviously she did, on top of her already attractiveness, got some work done to make her stand out more. But when the black women and the non-black men started going for the dark-skinned women in the villa, she was like, okay, what the fuck? On black women out there who feel that way, they think they are the baddest bitch in the room. And when a black person, a black woman, it could even be their friend, gets more attention than them, they feel some type of way. I've been in situations where I've had, Hispanic friends or, white friends, and we've been out in bars and going out to the club or whatever, and a man will approach me and he won't approach any of the other girls, and they kind of look at me like, oh, that's weird. That's interesting. And I had to be like, oh, well, I had to stop talking to them because I'm like, why do you think that's weird? Why do you think that's interesting? You see me? Hello? We're all bad bitches here. Maybe he just wanted to talk to, maybe one in particular. There's nothing wrong with that. And I just think Huda felt threatened. And the fact that y'all think Olandria and Shelly were the ones that felt threatened, what? Have you seen those two? Huda lives in your head rent-free. Well, bitch, this is an eviction notice. Sorry. This is a 14-day notary. I gotta let y'all know, because y'all made it seem like that Huda was just this innocent little baby victim, and everyone had their, claws out to get her. I see why Olandria has, completely distanced herself from her, because Olandria was getting all these weird little memes and hate and backlash towards her. And when Huda had the moment to speak out on the podcast, in the interviews or whatever, and said nothing, she didn't even say, hey, me and Olandria are not close, but that's still someone that I spent time with in the villa, and she's an amazing person, and she doesn't deserve what she is receiving. None of that. Huda just shit on everybody she could, shitted on people that didn't even deserve to be shitted on from what we seen on the cameras, just completely made it about her. How she was bullied, how she had to go to the psych ward, how she had to get to the therapist, how she had to, endure and be this tough cookie because she was crumbling. No, she did not acknowledge that she was a weirdo one time. Not one time. One time. I think she maybe said, oh, well, I'm working on accountability. Work harder. Get some more shifts. Just pissed. I'm completely overwhelmed. I'm completely dazzled that people look up to her and support her in the way that they do. It's a plethora of reasons why people, follow Huda and look up to Huda and see Huda. Because like I said, I do think there are some people out there that are Hudas, or that were Hudas, or have witnessed Hudas and felt so bad for them. At the end of the day, these are grown ass adults that decided to get on the show, and they knew what they were signing up for. You signed 30 million pages of contracts to let you know this is what's going to happen. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the show. Have you seen the show? Do you not even know what I'm talking about? Let me know. Because I gotta go. Bye-bye.